Welcome back to another episode. My name is Chris, and I really enjoy helping you live naturally healthy and safe. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the glycemic index. Yes, we use this tool. It is very important to understand our intake of sugars. So glucose means sugar, glycemic means sugar. It's a sugar index, okay? Okay. So I'm sure many of you have heard about the glycemic index, and we use it as a tool to monitor how much our blood sugar is. If we have a lot of sugars in our blood or a little bit, okay? So different fruits, different vegetables, different foods have ratings on the sugar index. So most notably, normally most vegetables will have a very low rating. And having a low rating on the glycemic index is, for the most part, a good thing to do in most cases. In most cases, having a low rating on the glycemic index gives us a decreased risk of chance for type 2 diabetes, insulin insensitivity, a reduced chance of being overweight or obese, reduced chance of heart disease, cancer, metabolic disorders. Of course, this does not mean that it can't happen, but it's just normally less of a chance, as we've seen through different research studies backed in universities all along the USA and other universities worldwide, especially in the exercise science departments, okay, or things of that nature. Okay, so basically the sugars are absorbed more slowly. And see, what happens is that when we take in too much sugar, because our bloodstream only has about 4 grams of sugar that it travels with throughout our entire body, the rest of the sugar goes into the liver and muscles, 25% into the liver and 75% into the muscles. It's called glycogen reserve. And the average body holds about 400 grams of glycogen, which is roughly 400 to 500 grams, which is about 1,600 calories to 2,000 calories, 400 to 500 grams. Okay, so once we keep eating more sugar than that, and if we're not exercising and utilizing this, jump roping, jogging, lifting weights, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not using that, then it eventually normally becomes fat, okay? And in America, we know about this because we have 65 or over 65% overweight and almost 40% obesity. And children are becoming more obese at younger ages with technology and not playing outside and the internet age. So this is even more important to make sure to raise your kids understanding and knowing and eating your vegetables. Eating your vegetables to have a low glycemic index. And yeah, right before you play and you go outside and play, it is advantageous to have a higher glycemic index. It's actually good to have, juices and fruits is always good. It has cellulose. Cellulose is in fruits. Even sometimes eating high glycemic index foods such as fruits can be advantageous, even while at rest sometimes. It matters your activity level as a whole. If you're a very active person, normally we burn through these things, even being very active. Your resting metabolic rate is up, then you burn right through these things. But if you don't exercise and you're down on the couch all the time watching TV, and then that you're your own worst enemy. So actually, a higher rating glycemic index can be good right before exercise, like as a pre-workout, within 15 minutes or less, to spike up your natural hormones in your body, so that way you will increase in protein synthesis, increase in output of energy intensity. You'll have more energy. You'll have 5 or 10% more energy, and therefore you'll produce more muscle mass, and you'll have more lean body mass, and you have less fat mass. So it's actually advantageous. But now, if you're eating these high glycemic foods like all the flour and the breads and the pasta and the juices and the soda and the candy and the chocolate and the cookies, and if you're eating this and you're just sitting down and lying down and not exercising, then everything that I said before, you have a reduced chance. Normally, in many cases, now you have an increased chance of all that other stuff. So you don't want to do that. You want to follow good, healthy habits. And listen, I hope you enjoyed this video with Natural Body Man. Please like it. And remember, it's always a great day and a great night, even during lockdown, to have fun and exercise. Yeah! Yeah! What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, you're picking on me. I'm eating chocolate. It's Saturday. It's a Monday. It's a Tuesday. Hell no. Hell no. Give me my pasta. No, no, no. Have some natural body fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.